Hello YouTubers, and welcome to my poker channel, playing poker with Mr.MVP14. It's been so long that I have last created or touch poker. I've got some time to create a welcome back video for everyone. By the way, Happy New Year's, can you believe it? We're in February already. Hope you're having an amazing year at the moment. Tell you what, this video will make it more amazing by giving you ideas on how you can better play your poker game, and hence being a winning player. Let's cut it to the chase. Today I wanted to talk about chip and chair playstyle. Have you heard of that expression before, chip and a chair? It's used quite often in poker community. Pretty much you're still in the game as long as you got your chip and a chair to sit down and play. Well, a chair is not mandatory. You can stand. You can stand. Well, all I play now is splash game like this. Currently there is, see how it says splash there? It's back then it's called 3x turbo. So yeah, when I jumped on I typed 3x, I couldn't find it. I'm like, oh no, they removed it. And then, you know, after I do a bit of searching and scouring, I'm like, what's this splash game? And then when you look into it, it says something like you know, unlimited rebuys, 3,000 chip for $1, and then add-ons 30,000 for $1.10. So that's what it is. The aim of the game is you want to stay to the end of add-on, and for $30,000 you still, 30,000 chip, you're still in contention to win. Okay, so that's all I play nowadays. My main aim is to build bankroll and get into live tournament to travel. Hope it works out, and wish me luck, because I know I need it. I really need it, man. The variance is so high playing this, but you know, you gotta get used to it. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you is a game that I played in Splash. This is the one. So it got into this is a satellite that got into 215 battle royale, which is staggering 19k first prize. The KO is pretty fun to play, but talk that another day. So I'm going to show you a replay of the whole match that I played. So I'm going to skip through a lot of stuff that I didn't play and just go and talk through. So this is the beginning of that tournament, the satellite that gets into it. So it's pretty much $2 rebuy, and you know, for every $215 you pretty much get a ticket to the battle royale. So let's start it. Yeah, okay, so this one's 9-7. Chances are I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to go straight forward. Flop if I'm not in there, then I'm not in that hand. Let's go next. Flop 4 queen, didn't play that. King 7, didn't play it. So it's pretty much, you know, this game is just about push shove. That's all you do, and it's very simple poker. You don't need to be fancy or anything, and the blind is pretty much 50, 100 by look of it. Blind is 500 and 1,000. Sorry, so it's quite big. See, it's 500 and 1,000. Flop, I didn't play that. So ace 9, here we go. You know, 500,000. You're on 2 big blind, no brainer. You just shove it. The variance on here is really high, so by the look of this, obviously I didn't win under, and then I have to rebuy again on that one. King 6, didn't play that one, so let's go next. 10-6, most likely we don't play this one either. Queen 7, nope. So I'm just gonna keep speeding it up, because if I go each hand it's gonna take too long. Pocket 6, most likely I'll be playing, so let's play that. And plus we have like 1,000, and that's hardly anything left. So I'll pretty much call with 6s, and I held, so it's 4,000 in chip. So right now I'm just pretty tight. Like, you know, I'll either sit down and wait for me to be blinded out and rebuy again, or wait till I have like a hand to play. So nothing there, keep going next. 8-2, like if I'm going too fast, maybe you can pause it and then watch it. Yeah, 8-2, fold most likely. Yep. Okay, so next, same thing. Flop, I fold that one. 10-9. 10-9 suited, I would have fold. So pretty much I'll probably play like the top 10 hand or something. Who knows? Or any pairs, yeah? Fold those ones as well. The blind now 600, 1,200. And this one's 800 by 1,600. Okay, so I've got move table 2. Pocket 2's chance I'll be playing this one. So I shove and 2 players in. So you see the card, that means 2 players in. And pocket 2's didn't hold. Ace 9 hit. Okay, 8-7-3, nope. 5 king, most likely not. So you notice how my chip stacks usually I would have changed table now since I got moved over here. It's under 3,000. That means I would just lost and rebuy. Didn't play that. Now it's 1,000, 2,000. Didn't play that. Nope. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to get to the add-on period, which is about 5,000, 10,000 stage. So we're not that far away, and the blind increase every 5 minutes. Didn't play that. 10. I think this one is because I'm on low stack, so it put me all in anyway. But it looks like I didn't win that pot. 2 pairs win. Nope, not that one. 9-3. When it pressed the flop and nothing happened here, it just means that everyone folded, and big blind would have just won. Or there is no post flop. I mean, 2 queen. Chances are I didn't play that one. Nope. 2 jacks. No. 3-2. So blind gone up again. 1,500, 3,000. 10-8. Didn't play that one. 5-9. Nope. So you notice how I didn't really have much hands at all. So 10-9. So this one for queen. I'm all in for that. No, it didn't hit. So let's move on. 5-10. Didn't play that one. This one here, I would have probably just low stack, got nothing on that one. I'll go in more details after their add-on, so that way I can explain it a bit further. 2,000, 4,000. Nope. This one here, I think I won't play that one. King. So you notice how my stack always below under 3, which is not good. But hey, what can you do if you don't pick up cards? Otherwise, if you want to play really crazy and to go all in most hand, the only downside to that is you will pretty much blow a lot of cash on the table to rebuy. Here I'm trying to minimize the amount of rebuys, but by playing just premium hands, sticking in when we have top 10-15 hands. Okay, that didn't play. Jack 7 didn't play, so we would have won something there to get up to 8.5. Didn't play that one. 2,500 to 5,000 didn't play. King Jack didn't. So blinds 3,000, 6,000. I shove for 6,400. Got a caller and another caller and 4-way. So 4-way pot. Ace Jack. And he bet and everyone else fold and didn't hit, so most likely he wins. Oh, 4-2, so he was drawing. So I won that pot for 31k, which is quite nice that he knocked both of them out on a draw. So I'm big blind, 3,600. I want everyone fold. He's 2,400. Oh yeah, right. Because I cover both of them, I'll get part of my money back. So which is nice to see sometime. But he hit. Okay, didn't play that one. 3,000, 6,000. Didn't play that one. So now I'm on 20,000 chip, which is nice, which is not too bad. And the current blind is 4,000, 8,000. So not much longer until add-on. Again, sometimes you can capitalize on your big stack. Like if you notice people have a small stack that's on about 3,000, and if you have like some really too mediocre card, you can put another 2,000 in there for a chance of winning. Like I've been playing this so much that any two hand can win. Like, you can have a 2-7 and can you still win against like in an ace king, or So add-on would have happened already at the 510. When it got to the 10,000, that's when add-on already. So let's see, have a look at this one. See how it's 13k, and then so I didn't play that hand. Here's 510. So I'm 13 and it's 42. You see how it's 42? So this is add-on. So after add-on's 30,000. So now this is where the real game begins. So if you get knocked out here, you're pretty much out. Yeah. So I didn't play that hand. So I'm pretty much tight as anything. It works out for me. I feels like it works out a lot of the time. Being tight, because tight is right. So here I folded that one. Didn't really play it. Let me increase the speed a bit more. Didn't play that hand either. So it's 3-2, same thing. It's just gonna fold. Yep. Queen 7. Chances are I fold this one too, even though it's like 5,000, 10,000. 2-10, rubbish hand. Again, once again, chances are I fold. 3 jacks, again, rubbish hand. But the thing is, this one here, I'm in the big blind, yeah. So I'm on 20k and I'm on the big blind. I only have 1 BB to be precise, but let's see, this guy's shove, and then I don't want to play my 3 jacks, so I just fold it. If I did play that hand, chances are I'd probably lose. Yes, which I would get knocked out. Good thing I didn't. And this guy here again keeps shoving. He's playing it right because he's big stack bully. But the only problem is that what if this guy calls? So I fold that one there. So right now I'm on pretty low stack, 3,400, which is like 0.3 of a big stack. That's very low. That's like you're pretty much drowning right there. So I'm still folding, keeping my composure. That's the main thing. And then move on. The thing is, I also make it into account of antes as well, because right now it's 6,000 and 12,000 blinds, and antes 1,200. So I got pretty much about 3 more antes to go. So 2 more antes to go after this round, which is very dangerous. So it's like I could pretty much get out with anything. So pretty much right now I'm just hoping for the best, chip and chair style. Yeah, I'm not picking up the cards. So I got moved, and I had 3-6, which is nice. When you get moved, you get behind the button, and you don't get blinded out. But right here I only have 1,000 left, like less than 1 ante. So pretty much my next hand is do or die. Yeah. So let's see what my next hand. Look at my next hand. It gives me kings. Wow. About time you come. So the king came, and the flop runs like that. Ace, that's scary for me, but I'm against 1 player, so I'm good. So king's held. So I made 9,000 out of that. Okay, so again, still less than 1 big blind, and I fold. Let's go to the next one. Ace king. Wow, about time I get hands. Yeah. So here I would shove. Pretty much no brainer. Ace king shove for 6.5, and hopefully you just run into like 1-on-1, because that's the best choice you have. You don't want to play multi-way pots, but if it happens, it happens. So this one here looks quite good for you because it's ace king, so you can hold this. Yeah, against the 3. Lucky he didn't win a set. So now I'm on 39,000 chips. That's still 2.5 BB, thereabouts. So you're still in contention. Some people's like, oh, if you're under 10 BB, you have to shove. It's not exactly the way. You just have to play your own style, play what makes you comfortable, and don't rush things. This is a chip in the chair style. So again, 5 jack. That's a no good hand. So I fold 2-5. I would most likely fold because this guy's shove. I'm small blind. There's no way I'm gonna call this 3-way. So I fold. Good. And an ace king. Here we go. I gotta play this one. Now I'm down to like just a small blind, so I'll call definitely ace king, and hopefully it holds again. So obviously you do need a bit of luck playing the chip and chair style. See, I was probably under most of the time, and I hit the ace on the river, so which is nice. It's always nice to see when you hit. So now you're on 45k. So about during this stage, I don't know how many plays left, because I'm just doing a playback from Poker Tracker, whereas in the other one I couldn't tell you. But I'll tell you when I reach final table. I think I know when final table arrives. So this might be the last 2 tables or something, like 18 players left. Okay, so I'll fold that one. And next one, Queen 10. So did I play? Most likely. Oh, I played this one. Wow, I played. Okay, so what happens? I raise, and then big blind calls. I think I would have played this one because it's 2 big blinds left, and I'm like thinking, okay, let's play this off. Let's come back and see why I made that play. Okay, so Queen 10, 42,000. Everyone behind here got much bigger stack than me. I think the way I thought about this play was that I was looking at the big stack. He's the lowest as well between all of us. So if I shove under the gun, which you get a lot of credibility for, then I hope everyone else fold, and hopefully the big blind fold, so I can get this 88k. But Queen 10 is not too bad to play when you're like 2 big blinds. So everyone calls, and then he folded. He calls, and let's see what he has. He has ace jack. Wow, so I got really lucky here. So I won that. So this is where it turns around for me as well. So I got 2 points that turned around, where I was only 1000k chip left, and managed double up. And this is the double up that I need, 88k. And now I've got a pocket 9, so this is no brainer. You just got to shove it in there. And he fold. That's good. So you're pretty much amassing your chips now. So 120k. 3 king, chance I'm not going to play this. Fold, yep. 710. 710, chance I'm going to fold as well. So now we're pretty much in an okay position. Everyone here has about 200k stack, roughly. And we're half of that. Slightly over half. Here we go, ace king again. So this is a shove. So shove there, a caller. Okay, so another caller, 3-way. Wow. So it's 3-way pot. Ace king still do alright multi-way, as long as you hit your ace and your king. And nope, we didn't hit. So chances are I might get kicked out. Yeah, but look, freaking how lucky am I, right? I got 2 runners. They got, that's the blocker. They got same hand. So I got a king blocker, and they have only 2 queens left, unless the board runs like runner flush for them, or straight. So I'm now on 363. Now I'm pretty much chip leader in the table, just by playing the chip and chair style. How wonderful is that? Right now I'm feeling quite happy, quite content, and I'm still playing my same way. I'm not going crazy, so I'm just playing my top 15 hands. 6-3 chance that I'm gonna fold, because this rebuff bro is on close to 400. And let me have a look. Oh, did I play that? I played that. Why? Let's have a look. Okay, so 2.5, and then he re-raise again for another, let's say 40k, and then I have another 37k to call after that. So I know that if I call this, he's going to stick the rest of it in, so I have to put in another 70k if I want to play my 6-3. Now, I don't want to exploit the hands that I'm playing as well, but at the same time, by playing this way, they pretty much figured that out, that I'm trying to steal. So I let that one go. Next hand, 8-10, I didn't play that one. 5-9. Let's have a look. Fold. Okay, so this is the final table. So top 5 get paid, and the rest of it's nothing. So top 5 get 215. Let's have a look. This is the one. So yeah, top 5 215. This is the game here. Let's get back. Alright, so I didn't play that hand. This one's Jack 4. Okay, Jack 4, I didn't play that hand either. King Jack. Now I'll sit down and I'll talk to you guys about the hand instead and what I'll pretty much commentate this for you. Okay, so right now everyone average stack is depends, some on 400, some on 200, some on 100. Okay, so this Brain JR1, he's chip lead by the look of it. Yep, for 500 and something, he shoves. That's the right play. Like, you know, if you chip lead, you can shove and you can amass the blinds and antes. Snowdy Tony calls. Chances are I'll be folding this one. And then, okay, so calls. So it's 3 runner, and I fold on the big blind. So the hand turns out to be, okay, 9 King 9, 6 7 spade and diamond. Okay, so up against aces, 10s, and 8s. So aces pick this one up for 1 massive million chips. Okay, so he's pretty much good contention, and this guy now, he's on 77, so he's pretty much screwed. So he's shoving with what he have. So probably he might be panicking. And queens, wow, queens hit a set, wins. And ace 2, ace 10 is out. So 3 players got knocked out just like that in the 2 hands on the final table. Now 2, 4, 6. Now there's 6 players left, right? So, but I know that there's 5 players to win. Now I'm not the I'm not last in chip. The rebuff bro is last in chip. So what I do is I got king queen. I could actually play something, play this hand and shove. But I want to play strategically where I can just sit here and wait for someone to get knocked out, and I'll still win. So this guy's shove, this guy's fold, that's fine. And the big blind's going to reach up to him anyway, so he's going to feel a lot of pressure getting bubbled. So pocket 3, even pocket 3 I don't play. In most of these hands, yes, you definitely should be playing, but you know, I'm here for the money. So if I play my pocket 3 and someone plays like, you know, a donkey hand like 7 and 4 or something, and they hit the 4 and I get knocked out, it's not something that I want. So I'm just gonna sit tight and stay out of trouble. Yeah, pretty much right now I'm like in disguise, like camouflage to the table, to the chips. No one can see me. Okay, so this guy's shove, everyone else folds. So this guy's only have 50k left. So right now in my head I'm thinking he's gonna get blinded out, or he's just gonna has to play something. So here, this is the hand here where you know, I had that hand that wasn't any good, 9-6. I pretty much under the gun fold. I think everyone folded, and this guy, smaller stack, he pretty much just have to shove what he has. So for 46k he could have anything here. For big stack, big blind here, it's no brainer to call any 2 hands. Like if you got 7 juice, you still should be calling here. So he called for 46, and 7, 10 queen, 10 and 9. Let's see what they have. Red Buffalo has king 4, and Gin Villas got king queen, so he's way under, and that's the end of the tournament. That's 5 players left. That's it. So see, that's what I mean by playing a chip and chair style. Pretty much just think strategically, and just have a game plan and sit tight. Most of the time if you sit tight, it kind of worked out for you, because the blind is just so big that when you double up, you're good for another few more orbits, and then that's what it gets you into here, of the 215 battle royale. But I didn't decide to play this one because it was like so early in the morning that I hadn't had any sleep yet. But I would like to play it because it's nice. You know, every time you knock out someone, you get $100. So yeah, this one seems to be like 1,193 players. Alright, so let's go through a few things. Now, how much do you deposit, you may ask? Now that depends on you. Remember, when you deposit, just have a mindset that you already lost that money that you deposit. Don't make an expectation that you'll get it back or make more, because it will affect your games. because it can affect your game, so you don't want that. Yeah. Oh no, I have a few games I need to play. I think I just missed out on Splash. I want to play. No. Okay. Anyway, but I'm pretty excited that I got it to make this video for you. So, how many times do you rebuy, and what are the limits? Now, when I play these Splash games, on average, I rebuy about 7 times. Sometime I can rebuy up to 12 times just to get into add-on period, but 12's too much. My average is about 7. I have won games where I just rebuy once, because you know, when you have a massive chip stack, it's just so much easier to play. You can just steal. Okay, so remember, the aim of the game is to last till add-on, because with 30k stack, you're still in contention to win, even though the big blind is 10k. So you saw how I played my the hand of chip and chair play. You know, I got down to 1 ante, and I still managed to win in the end. Obviously, I have some sheer luck there, but you know, what can you do if you don't get hands? If you get hands, it's a lot easier to play, or you can make plays. Once again, YouTubers, thank you for tuning in to my channel. Now, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and build up my fan base, so I can make more. Leave comments, share the video, and tell me what you want to hear or see, or more of what kind of video I make. So yeah, that's that for me, and have a lovely day and enjoy the rest of your poker games, and good luck on the tables.